In South Asia, Pakistan's army thwarts major cross-border attack by the Afghan Taliban and Indian-sponsored fitna al-Khawarij, killing over 200 terrorists in a decisive response. In a powerful and precise retaliatory operation, Pakistan captures 21 Afghan Taliban posts across the border. The strikes also dismantled multiple terrorist camps operating from the Afghan soil. Pakistan has condemned the Afghan Taliban attacks, has vowed a strong response and called on the Taliban regime to crack down on terrorist elements operating from its territory. Now, on the night of 11th and 12th of October, Afghan Taliban and Indian-sponsored fitna al-Khawarij launched an unprovoked attack on Pakistan. And then Pakistan, of course, reacted, and we showed the Afghan Taliban what Pakistan and Pakistan's forces are made of. More of the following report.
Pakistan has expressed deep concern over the unwarranted aggression by the Afghan Taliban, Fitna-e-Khawarij, and Fitna-e-Hindustan along the Pak-Afgan border on the night of October 11th and 12th. According to Pakistan's Foreign Office, these unprovoked actions are an attempt to destabilize the border region and undermine the spirit of peaceful coexistence between the two neighboring countries. Pakistan's forces, exercising the right of self-defense, effectively repulsed the assaults and inflicted heavy losses on Taliban fighters and their affiliates in terms of men, material, and infrastructure, installations being used to carry out terrorist attacks inside Pakistan. The clashes, which began late Saturday night, left 23 Pakistani troops martyred, while over 200 Taliban and affiliated terrorists were killed in Islamabad's retaliatory response. The Foreign Office made it clear that any further provocation would be met with an unwavering and befitting response, reaffirming that while Pakistan values dialogue and diplomacy, its territorial integrity and the safety of its people remain non-negotiable. Rejecting remarks made by acting Afghan Foreign Minister Amir Khan Muttaqi during his visit to India, Pakistan said the Taliban regime cannot absolve itself of responsibility for the continued presence of terrorist elements on Afghan soil, a fact well documented in UN monitoring team reports. Reiterating that the fight against terrorism is a shared cause, the statement urged Kabul to honor its commitments of not allowing Afghan territory to be used against other countries. The Foreign Office also highlighted that Pakistan has hosted nearly 4 million Afghan refugees for decades out of goodwill, but will now regulate their presence under international norms.
Khalid Taimur Akram Saab, Foreign Affairs expert, joins us in the studio. Khalid Taimur Akram Saab, coming to you, the message is loud and clear. Enough is enough. That is what we have understood, and that is what we have been, observing since the last few months and years. With the number of attacks increasing across the Afghan border and the patronage that is being given to these non-state actors. What should Kabul expect if it does not comply with Pakistan's demands as far as, harboring all of these outfits is concerned?
Yeah. First of all, I would like to comment on this, that message is very clear. I would say that Indians and now the Afghans, they have provided Pakistan a chance to give them a very clear message. In May, we gave a very clear message to Indians, and now they are quiet. And I'm sure now they're going to keep quiet for a next number of years. And the balance of power, which they used to think that it is towards India, and now they were openly saying that they were the middle power of the region, but that dream is shattered. And now coming over to the Afghans, we have been treating them like brothers. They are our brothers and sisters. They are like our family members. But sometimes even the family members, they get stray. And they were not able to digest this thing whenever we were telling them, please. We were using the words like please. We were using the words like brothers. Pakistan had always been very, very polite with Afghans. Not that Afghanistan, we have to take something from Afghanistan, but this is like our hospitality style. We have been hosting them since last 40 years. They have been studying over here. Most of the people right now in the at the top level of the government in Afghanistan were the students over here. They were doing businesses over here. I personally know few of the ministers who had their businesses either in Karachi or in Lahore or in Islamabad. Their families are still here. But this attack was very, very unprecedented. I think with the visit to India, the Indians must have promised some kind of support to them. They must have promised weapons. They must have promised so many things. That was why they had this attack, and the kind of response, the immediate response.
And the timing is so,
is so unique. I would say it is so unique that the foreign minister sitting over there and the attack started. But at the same time, the kind of attack the kind of response we gave, and I was really surprised that the Afghan government had to approach Pakistan government for 4 times for requesting for ceasefire, and Pakistan told them enough is enough. I think this is a very clear message to them, and the message has also gone to so-called BLA, so-called TTP, so-called all the non-state actors present in Afghanistan, that Pakistan is going to hit them. Pakistan is going to hit them where they are sitting. And Pakistan has already done it, and Pakistan will do it. And the so-called military of untrained warlord military of Afghanistan, they have gotten a very, very clear message. They could not stand the Pakistani soldiers even for 1 hour, because they are untrained people. They are a group of untrained people who just wear uniform and say that we are soldiers. They are practically members of some warlord thing or some I would say Jatha or something like that. But the message has been given to them, and I'm sure that like Indians, they will also take the message home. And in these both fronts, for next couple of years, we should be expecting that now there is going to be some kind of peace.
Khalid Taimur Akram Sahab, what kind of leverage should Pakistan now use internationally and regionally under the current tensions and under the current circumstances, when the UN, the US have all acknowledged the fact that Afghanistan and the Afghan Taliban are harboring sanctuaries of such outfits?
Basically, Pakistan has to adopt a 3-pronged approach. Number 1, Pakistan has to take in confidence all the regional countries, like the Central Asian countries. Tajikistan has border with Afghanistan, Iran has border with Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan. We have to take them in confidence. We have to tell them what is happening and we should take their help, because Afghanistan is right now dependent on all these countries for their trade, for their regional connectivity. This is number 1. The second thing which needs to be done is to take China in confidence, because China is right now the major investor in Afghanistan. Any kind of money coming in Afghanistan is from the Chinese side. Chinese are not only investing in mines and minerals, but also there is a even bus factory, Chinese bus factory established in Afghanistan. So Taliban, they do listen to Chinese also. And third is Pakistan putting its own weight and its own pressure on the international community and the UN. Since the international community and the UN cannot play more role, because still this regime is not recognized by the UN. So whatever talks have to happen, they have to happen regionally, and Pakistan should take regional approach, should involve Shanghai Cooperation Organization, should involve the regional countries, and force them to come to talks and come to terms. Regarding the Indian Afghan nexus, Pakistan needs to bring it in front of the world, because India is a major trading partner of the West.
But Khalid Sahab, to be very frank, the world knows it, and now events such as these only highlight this even further. Let's see how things move along, but Pakistan has made one thing clear: enough is enough.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Khalid Taimur Akram Sahab. We always take you beyond boundaries in a world that is ever changing, in a world where good things need to happen, good things need to move in a direction, as we have seen in Sharm el-Sheikh, as we have seen elsewhere. We want a world where peace reigns. We want a world where unity reigns and discipline reigns. Allah Hafiz.